I want to try something new on my channel. I spend a lot of time thinking, but I rarely write out my thoughts even though I'm an aspiring writer. One thing I've thought a lot about is writing essays about characters with video or comic references. I realized I could just do a video essay, so this is a test for something new. It'll be a regular thing. I'll see how well people will respond to this one. I decided to start with a kind of controversial topic. On March 16th of 2017, a new character is introduced to the DC universe, specifically into Injustice 2. This character is the daughter of Talia al Ghul, the younger sister of Damian Wayne, and the daughter of Bruce Wayne. This character is Athanasia al Ghul. Athanasia was first introduced as a villain, assisting her mother in breaking Damian out of Batman's prison on Stryker's island. From the first moment we see Athanasia, we can tell she was raised the same way Damian was, as an assassin. But unlike Damian, she didn't get influenced by the truth of who her father was. No, Athanasia became a copy of her mother, being blindly loyal to Ras al Ghul, her maternal grandfather. To Athanasia, anything and anyone having to do with her father is evil or misguided. We see this in the way she treats Damian as an outsider. In fact, she's surprised that he even has a nurturing side, seeing as he spent most of his childhood with his father. Unlike Damian, who saw his father's truth, Athanasia was kept sheltered from his influence, kept strictly at Raj's side. This has led to Athanasia to be a ruthless killer with very little self-control. Not only that, but Athanasia says it herself that she's been resurrected from the Lazarus Pit multiple times, and all DC fans understand that anyone raised from the Lazarus Pit is drawn further and further away from sanity. Athanasia is a victim of circumstance. As we know, with how Damian was raised with the great emotional divide between him and his mother, Athanasia has been raised in the same way. While there's no direct evidence of this, it's clear in how Athanasia speaks and acts like Damian did when he was 13. Talia also admits to failing both Damian and Athanasia, supporting that she raised them both poorly when it came to their mental health. One key aspect of Athanasia we see in Injustice 2 is that she always follows orders. Yes, Athanasia is impulsive and killed Professor Ivo on a whim, but in just about every appearance she makes, she is at the side of Raj. Athanasia was raised to be a soldier to follow orders. When Talia released her and Damian, she was forced to make a decision for herself. She had to be independent and had no idea how. So, she did the only logical thing her damaged brain could think of: finish her business with her father. Athanasia doesn't understand the man her father is. She doesn't know about her brothers and sisters or even about all the good Batman did. She sees Batman as someone evil because he stands in Raj's way. When Athanasia went to attack Bruce, she had no idea what she was getting into. She was overwhelmed with new and old emotions. Rage at her father, at everything she's been forced to experience. But she also felt sympathy for Alfred. He understood her pain as few else could. He died and was brought back in the pit like she was. Athanasia put herself in a difficult situation and experienced something entirely new: a panic attack. With Ace's barking, the tense atmosphere and her damaged mind overwhelming her, Athanasia killed Ace. She immediately regrets her actions. Of course, being an Al Ghul, she is too proud to apologize, but the same is there in her actions. The way her shoulders slump and she obeys Alfred when he asks for the pup. Athanasia is damaged, a 16-year-old who has only been able to rely on her sociopathic grandfather and her emotionally distant mother. Despite her attack on Wayne Manor, Alfred believes that Athanasia is a person capable of change. He wants to help her redeem herself, for Athanasia to reach her own redemption. However, Bruce must first redeem himself to the one person that holds Athanasia's favor over anyone else: Ras al Ghul. Within Athanasia's character, we can see that there is a mix of Jason and Damian, the black sheep and the blood son, who both struggle in feeling like they are part of the Bat family. Both Jason and Damian in the Injustice universe believe that Bruce has been wrong with the way he goes about fighting crime. Athanasia has taken those feelings and made a demon out of Bruce. This idea was implanted into her. Athanasia has not been able to make her own opinion of her father. Like I said earlier, Athanasia is a product of her environment and the countless times she was resurrected. Athanasia al Ghul is a character who deserves redemption. As Alfred said, her life is barely starting. She has every fucking right to be better.